Welcome to the vlog, everybody. I'm drunk from Burger Week. You'll see that in the future. We time code these vlogs because they go long. This one's gonna go long, so check those chapter stops by the gaps in the timeline or the list of blue numbers in the description below. Jump around, jump to whatever you care about, and skip the other stuff. We got a long cooking session. We did not get a movie this week. We got an unboxing. We got a vacation update. That's about it. There's a drink, of course. So do all that. Daddy John, what you smoking?
Partagas Black.
Partagas Black. We're Harry Potter in this bitch. All right, let's get to the vlog. Okay, today we are going to be making hot dog buns. I got something in my eye that's bugging the crap out of me. I haven't been to the shower yet. I have shaved, and it is 3:20 p.m. on June 7th, 2023. Chef John has a recipe. It looked pretty interesting. It's basically doing the burger buns and shaping them differently. But I thought, since I'm trying to learn different things, we're going to try Joshua Wiseman's, I think it's how you pronounce it, his hot dog buns, which are a little more of the traditional buns I'm probably looking for. So we're going to get started so we can get our dough rising. We'll bring this down. I've done a little tiny bit of preliminary work, but not enough. So I've already mixed, it's in the microwave, I've already mixed half a cup of water and half a cup of whole milk, and I need to bring that up to about 95 degrees. I had it sitting out, but it ain't gonna get there on its own, so we're gonna pop in the microwave for like 20 seconds, see what we get. I've also got some butter, 2.5 tablespoons sitting out, trying to soften, but it's not happening as quick as I had hoped. And I don't know if I'm gonna make hot dogs today or tomorrow, but I've got bread flour. We're gonna use an egg and an extra yolk. I've got some measurable yeast, granulated sugar, fine sea salt, and like I said, some butter. And we'll probably need more eggs before it's over too to do an egg wash, but I think these eggs go in. So I'm gonna measure the temperature of my milk. That got us to almost 75. So let's do 30 seconds in and see what we come out with. And I am going to be using my mixing bowl, but I'm also going to be transferring to another bowl. I probably don't necessarily need to, but I will. And that occurs to me that I probably will need to be getting a mat. So let me get a mat out. So I'll have my pastry mat, my manageable pastry mat on standby. Alright, let's see if we got the milk where we want it yet. Milk and water. Ooh, way too hot, shit. Well, now we gotta wait on this to cool down. We hit 105, so crap baskets. All right, well it does say 95 to 98 degrees, but we'll give that a minute to cool down. We're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes. When we mix all the dry stuff, then we'll be mixing in that mixture along with the egg and the yolk. Make it smooth, and we're gonna add some softened butter. Combine thoroughly, we're gonna shape, put in a greased bowl for at least an hour, punch it, put it on a floured surface, divide in 10, 12 pieces, shape into a ball and cover with a damp towel, and let rest for 10 minutes. Then we're gonna roll them into the cylinders, baking sheet. We're gonna cover with another baking sheet or plastic. Then we're gonna brush them with egg wash, put them in an oven, cook them 15, 20, remove them, and hit them with a butter wash so they'll be soft. That's the plan here. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about my mixture because I just hit like 110. Can I pop it in the fridge for a minute? Do I have anywhere I can fit it? That's the real problem. That doesn't do me much good to do that unless I can move that to there. I really gotta get in here and clean some things out. It is the day to do that. So here, these chives are dead. They can get tossed. All right, let me put this bowl in the fridge for like 2 minutes and see what happens. I'm trying to avoid wasting the milk because honestly, I could just re-pour it and try again. But whoopsies. So, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I'm on the second cup of coffee. What do you want? It's a lovely, 64 degrees outside. Sun's starting to come out. It's been raining all day. Trash day. I'm also debating about going ahead and making the hot dogs today. I doubt that. Because I was gonna make, this is a Wednesday, I was gonna make the buns today because I learned from the Cuban sandwiches and do the hot dogs on Friday because we're busy Thursday. But then I remember we got something going on Friday night. And I was like, So I might make them today, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I just know I plan to make buns today. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get, I know it's nowhere near cool enough, but I wanna get an idea of how long I need to leave this in here. So it's only really dropped like a degree. Shit. It's like 109. I tell you what, I'm just gonna cut. I'll come back when I have this at the proper temperature. Sorry for that. Okay, it's only been a few minutes. It's like 3:32, and I think I'm gonna give it a little stir just to be sure. But I think we got it about where we want it. It's still a little bit warm. 100 degrees, dropping. What was, can we go 98? So I guess with the stir, when I read it in there, is a little bit. So we're almost there. But what we're gonna end up doing is putting this somewhere we can do this. Also, I went ahead and transferred my bowl there in case I do have to hit that in the microwave for a bit. Some of it is starting to soften pretty good, but not all. Okay, active dry yeast is ready. And we're gonna do 2.5 teaspoons of that. 2.5 teaspoons. So I'll do 5 half teaspoons. I'll see if that's enough yet. Okay, I'm gonna say we're at a good spot. That just read 95, so it's probably a little over that, but, so let's see. 1, 2, I hope it's okay doing it in this bowl. 3, 4. Oh, I think I'm supposed to stir this in, shit. 5. Ooh, carefully. Probably should have stirred as I was going, honestly. I just remember that's how he was doing the video. He was also doing it in like a measuring cup, which I really probably should have done. Okay, Echo, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
All right. So now we're gonna work on getting the dry ingredients together. Go there for now. All right, so let's put this away for now. Might need it for something else though, later if I do the thing. All right. Trying to move and make some room. All right, oh shit, well, whatever, it's fine. We got the bowl of my stand mixer. Now, is this one of those things? Yeah, because okay, so we're gonna add all the flour, okay. So let's start. We got bread flour here. 3.5 cups. And he does not say anything about reserving anything. So, again, we follow the recipe at least the first time. Almost get this open. Come on, there we go. Now we're cooking with flour. Kind of pour a little, but that's fine. All right. Not quite getting the full measure. There we go. 1. Slide my ring off so I don't get too dirty. Ooh. Three. And we'll try to go just a hair light on the half cup because I think I've dumped a little extra in. 3.5 cups of bread flour in. All right, let's move this back out the way for now. All right, then we're gonna get a tablespoon granulated sugar. There we go. Okay. And a teaspoon, or 1.5 teaspoons of fine sea salt. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna try and say the thing, but it's fine. 1.5. So let's get another half teaspoon. Is that you? Nope, that's a full teaspoon. You're half. All right. And yeah, 1.5. So we'll do 3 half teaspoons of fine sea salt. Pour it over here so it doesn't get dumped in the batter if I get a clump that plops out. One. Ooh. 2. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. 3. All right. I believe that's all the dry ingredients, yeah? Yep, granulated sugar, bread flour, sea salt. All right, egg yolks we're gonna get separated, butter we're gonna get separated. So start by combining, okay, do that. Stand mixer, dry ingredients whisk together. Okay. Make sure we get it thoroughly combined. And that feels probably pretty good. Boom. All right, and we're gonna get the dough hook. And we're basically gonna add the milk yeast mixture along with the egg and egg yolk. So let's get the eggs together here. Let me get this out of the way, actually. And I'll come back for the bread hook. We still got about 5 minutes on the proofing here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the bowl on the stand mixer. Good. All right, eggs. Eggs, 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 beautiful eggs. He's got eggs! He knows how to use them! Alright, I'm gonna use, I know you can do it fancy as hell with other things, but I'm gonna use my handy dandy egg yolk separator to get a yolk out. What do I wanna do with the white? I don't know, we'll put the white in a little bowl. Maybe I'll just fry it up later. Maybe, maybe not. I think this catches the yolk. Let's do it like this. Yeah, the white's gonna drain into there, okay. All right, let's see if we can do it. See how good we're getting, hopefully, maybe. Almost, hey, I did it. I did it, one-handed. Trying to separate it out here. Might actually need something to, so it doesn't want to pull, doesn't want to quite separate that shit. I knew that was gonna happen. That's fine. All right, let me go a fork. Put a fork in it, it's done. Man, that just does not want to. Really? This really does not want to separate from the white. There we go. Not that I've done a lot of egg separating, but I've not often had this problem. There we go. Okay. So there's one yolk. That off to the side. Yeah, let's get another one in here. A whole egg in this one. I don't know if it's beaten. I gotta look and make sure it's not. I don't think we beat it. Who's your egg daddy? Yes, I am. I am your egg daddy, and this is what I do. All right. That felt cool. And that is basically all the measuring done. We'll come back and clean that proper in a bit. Okay. Let me just make sure I don't beat that egg. All right. Low speed mixing, and then we're gonna, along with the egg and the egg yolk. Now I'm just gonna kind of check the video, look at how I did it.
Batter now together. Once everything's thoroughly combined, continue to mix until your dough starts to become smooth. Once you're fill it on real small.
All right, low speed. We're gonna put that in. Nope. The stand mixer itself is gonna do the beating. So let me get my eggs put away. We're almost proofed here. Okay. Is my butter getting soft? How is my butter doing? Where is my butter? Here it is. That's... No. I'm gonna hit that in the microwave for 15 seconds. Let's go very small increment there. Just try to get the butter somewhere. All right, we got this. Let me move the, actually let me pour my last cup of coffee out of here. If you're wondering, some of you might be, I drink Starbucks whole bean Pike Place roast. My coffee machine grinds as well, so. Okay, that definitely got the softening ball going, so I'm just gonna leave this in the microwave until we're ready. And how are we doing on time? 10 seconds, perfect. Let me move the camera on, y'all. So, pardon me while we go for a ride. Ride, slip and slide. I don't know any other words to this song, but I like my eggs fried. All right, let me find a shot for you. Not bad, actually. Alrighty. Echo dismiss. And dough hook. Alright. Alright. So. Yep. Using the dough hook. Mix on low. Mix in the milk and then the eggs. Okay. Alright, let's get the dough hook in. Boom. The head down. Lock it. Oh, I don't like what I'm about to have to do because it can be messy. But it's what we're gonna do, so. All right, so let's get our yeasty, milky, watery mixture together. And let's hit this low speed. Oh, it also helps if I unplug my coffee pot and plug it in. Whoopsies. Might want to look into doing a bit of a power strip back here. Okay, now, here comes the moment of truth. Let's please not make a mess, please. And here we go. Huh? Hold on. I think I know what's up. Ah, crap. Mary, I'm sorry, hun. But, yeah. Shoot, there was a spark when I unplugged, so it hit the circuit. Anyways, we got it. We should be good now. Third time's a charm. Low. Oh, shit. Shit, I don't like... yeah, this was a mistake to do it like that. We didn't lose too much. I really wanted to do that slower. I had a feeling. I don't know why I didn't do that proper. Let's try to get the eggs in. Hopefully a little better. That was a little better. Alright, now what are we looking for? Combine until smooth, and then we're going to add in the salt and butter a tablespoon at a time until thoroughly combined. Okay. So we'll let that go for a minute. It's coming together. Okay, so far so good. Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to work on laying out my pastry mat over here while that's happening. Flour everywhere. Great. Good job there. Oh, there really was flour all over that cup. I just made a mess over here. Right. We'll figure it out. We always do. Pastry mat's out. I don't know, Josh, it's looking a little tiny bit dry, buddy. And this is where I probably should have just gone the Chef John route of like, let's not add all the flour at once. Let's leave a little behind and see. But I'm not giving up on it yet. It may still come together. We honestly might just need to put just a tiny bit of water in there. But I learned from last time, like don't too much water, but maybe like a spoonful. I'm gonna do that because this is just not looking right. I'm gonna grab a big spoon. Oops, a big fork. Tablespoon. Try to get the water warm. Because I think maybe where we lost a little bit of the milk. On that pour. That's warm. Let's see if that does the trick. Let's get another one in there. That might. Let's give that a minute. That might do it. If the water can get down to the bottom. Yeah, that's working it. Actually, I'm gonna help it out a little bit here. Hang on, just a second. Just a second. Yeah, that's what I want. I want you like down in there. Lock that again, back on low speed. Let that finish up. Yeah, that's okay, that worked. That's good. Good job, Eric. Proud of you. Man, my lock switch really doesn't like staying locked. Okay, let me grab that butter. Ugh. There's a little fork I was using for it. I'm gonna put the big chunk. Oh yeah, that's super soft now. I'm gonna put the big chunk in first. Back on. Ooh, sexy. These did not do this, but no, I'm just curious. There you go. I do kind of wonder why it's mostly just buttering the sides of the bowl and it's not actually. Let me work this off the dough hook a little bit. You know? Like maybe if we can just give it a new approach. Now I almost wonder if I should not have put that water in. Because now it's almost becoming too moist to dough, so great. Good job, Eric. Well, you can always toss in a little more flour. Also, I just realized, did I use way too much butter? Did I miss? No, tablespoons. Okay. No, I had it right. Well, let's go ahead and put in the last bit of butter. And then I'll see about maybe putting a spoonful of flour in here. Because that is a very wet dough now. So I probably just should not have put in that extra water, or at least maybe just a 1 spoon, not 2. So this I'm not measuring, it's not super scientific, I'm just kind of getting a spoonful of flour to work with. We'll see what that does for us. That might be just right. We'll give that a minute to combine. It is trying to fucking blend this out of the fucking mixer bowl, man. All right, let's do a, oops. Let's do a quick little pushing down of the sides, and then we'll let that blend a little bit more, and then I think that's about all we're gonna be able to do. Because, interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. Once more into the abyss. You know what? Hang on. I think I may be missing a crucial step. Well, not a crucial step, but let me check the speed. Using the dough on a low speed, mix the stuff. Continue to mix until smooth, salt the butter. Mix till thoroughly combined. Okay, fine. I mean, I could try going a little faster. All right. I'm just gonna say that's good because I think that's probably good. Yeah. Okay. We'll work with that. So, all right, I'm gonna move the camera back over here. Hello, I'm going for a ride. It's a good angle. All right, let's get a little flour out for the dusting here. I think that's fine. Plop this bad boy out if you can. Oh. I don't like that. Got a lot of milk in the base of that mixer. Okay. Let's just see if we can form this into a nice taut ball. I don't like how, you know, it's not a smooth texture. It's definitely well incorporated. I don't know, man. This might be a fail. We might get our first baking fail. And we're gonna blame Joshua Wiseman. Yeah, that's just not wanting to come together beautifully. Okay, well, it is what it is. Got this mixing bowl here. Just gonna put a little touch of oil in there. And the dough ball in there. Actually, probably there's a touch more oil in there. Just a squirt. Keep this thing from sticking. All right. And last step for now. Clean my hands off a bit. Grab some shrink wrap, or plastic wrap, or whatever the fuck wrap. Oh, I'm an idiot, because this bowl is way too fucking big. Christ. Well, we'll do a couple pieces. I'm gonna kind of grease the stuff a little bit if I can. I don't know if that really worked. Whatever. It's either gonna work or it's not. I don't know. We might have a bit of a sticky problem here, but hopefully the way I oiled the ball will take some of the Otis. I can't even talk. I don't know. It's early. I'm getting flustered by the fact that this isn't quite turning out as I expected. All right, we're gonna let that rise for an hour. Echo, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
All right, we'll see how it comes out in about an hour. See y'all then. Okay, we got about 20 seconds for that hour rising. So let's bring this down so you can see what's next. Shoot, that flour bag might be in your way. It's probably good. Yeah, 10 seconds, sure. It rose pretty good. I rewatched the video though, his dough is definitely a bit smoother. Echo dismiss. Like, you know, he has a nice taut ball and I don't, so we'll continue to see how this is gonna go. First things first, I wanna get this, I'm gonna take some of this plastic wrap off. And I'm gonna lay it on top of, well, I'm gonna turn my scale on. I'm gonna lay that on there. I don't think it'll matter. It's not adding weight. All right. Yeah, this doesn't, I mean, it looks fine. It's gonna be fine. It's just not gonna be pretty. But anyways, we gotta punch the air out of it. Okay, I think we did a pretty good deflation. Of course, Mary is calling me right now, so hang on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so we're gonna get a little more flour out here than we already have. And let's pop this out the bowl. I don't like that. See if we can work this into a taut little ball, I guess. I mean, I guess it's gonna be okay. I don't know. Anyways, I wanna see how much that weighs. So I've got 2 pounds, 1 ounce, and 3/4. So 2 pounds, that's 32, so 33 3/4. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this by weight. We're just gonna have to, yeah. So we'll shape it down to a rectangle. We're just gonna eyeball it. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because I have a feeling this is just not gonna be as perfect as I want it to be. And we really should have gone to the Chef John recipe. So I'm gonna cut this way first. Get it all parked. I've already, yeah, I screwed up. We'll just make 8 big ones. Alright, so let's try hold in and the little ball shape. Set it aside. Okay. I mean, you know, we might, I don't know, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Honestly, you know, nah, yeah. Uneven numbers, but what else? This is gonna be the ugly bastard right here. We'll make this one an end piece, you know? Almost there. Stay on target. Okay. Shoot. And I may rework that one a little bit. Try this one a little bit more. All right, now we need to dampen a kitchen towel. Squeezing any excess water out. Cool. I like this one, it doesn't hold a lot. And I'm gonna cover that for about 10 minutes. Echo, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
I'll be back. All right, so we got like 30 seconds left, so I'm gonna get the next set finished. So I need some, Buddy once told me, no. Get some parchment paper. I've got 2 sheet pans out here for what comes next. So I will move that flour too once we get there. Oh man, I didn't think this through. I forgot that. Actually, I have to cut this to size. That's right. Shouldn't be that bad. All right, let's Echo dismiss. I usually do this part off camera. You want some parchment paper? and 2 sheet pans. Because we've got one more rising section here. Let's see. Okay. You. Alright. Move this over so you can see what's happening. Alright, we'll move the towel. They did proof up some. And now we just basically need to turn them into rolls that are about 6 inches long each, although at the same time, I did a lot more dough on mine. I gotta move these, they're like in the way. I need room to work. And we're gonna space them out just a little bit apart as we put them on here, because they are going to rise into each other. Try to get them somewhat even too. Mine are so ugly, dude. We'll see how it turns out, you know? Maybe it fixes itself in the baking. Another reason these pastry mats are so nice, I can actually see a pretty good indication of the size. Yeah, these are all gonna come out wildly different sizes. Oh man, this first one is already just ugly as fuck, whatever. I don't think I like this recipe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have screwed with it in the beginning, you know? I don't know. It's too much. This dough is... Sure. What the fuck ever, man. I really gotta work on my dough working skills, which is why I'm trying to bake so much stuff now. I need to move these a little bit closer together. Or, yeah, I don't, who cares? This is gonna be a fail. I just got a feeling. At least visually. I mean, it probably tastes fine. Good Lord. Yeah, my dough does not want to come together all smooth like it should. So again, if you are a master baker or something, or even just a good baker, because I ain't nowhere near that yet, please let me know what I've done wrong and how I can fix that in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move those even closer together. That's not enough. This guy just needs to be re-rolled a little too. He's awkward. This one's way too big. But the problem is, actually, I'm gonna move this guy off to the end. Gotta fit 2 more in here, huh? It's okay, they're gonna rise into each other and you do want that. Seriously, like, why is that happening to me? I'm getting angry. Bake angry, that's always genius. Hiya. Hiya. Uncle Roger would definitely have put his foot down a long time ago on these. Shit, I can't even fit. Like, cut these into 10 to 12, like, bro. They ain't gonna. See what we can do. Oh my god, these are gonna turn out so fucking ugly. Just like me. Just like their daddy. That's what it's gotta be. That is just not, these are not. Alright, that's the best I can do. So we're gonna invert another sheet pan like that. And we're gonna let those rise for another 45. Echo, set timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Okay, don't know why I didn't get the Mario thing. All right, we'll be back. Mary's home, she's leaving.
Bye.
Bye. All right, I've had my shower. I know this is gonna be a fail. There's a couple minutes left on the 45 minutes or whatever, but I know there's a minute left. But I know we also need to do an egg wash. For his egg wash, he says put like a tablespoon of water in there, so I'm just gonna use one of these. You can do it, normally just do it with egg, but whatever. So just get a little water in the ramekin. We have to give this a quick wash between things too, because I'm gonna need it for my butter basting. Nope. Oh, geez, I heard her. Okay. I was bragging about getting all my eggs one-handed today. I knew that was gonna fail. And the oven is preheating to 375. It's not there yet, obviously. I need a little tiny whisk. Hold me closer, tiny whisk. Beat this into an egg wash. Echo dismiss. And I can tell, I can see because the pan is lifted, I can see these things are definitely ugly. Also, he did say sheet pans, and I only had baking pans. I didn't have large enough sheet pans, and that might have been a problem, because I think sheet pans tend to be a little bit deeper. So also, I wonder if we're gonna have a problem getting this pan off if stuff's gonna stick to it. So I'm pretty sure this is a total fail, and I may or may not try this recipe again, but what I'll probably do is do the Chef John version, and instead of making them split top buns, see if I can just cut them normal. So anyways, let's see if these are gonna be at all worth it. Oh, it is, okay, good. It did release fairly easily, not that bad. God, these are really ugly. All right, well, whatever. Let's give them this nice gushy egg wash here. So, you know, just paint as much of the open surface as you can. Because everything it touches will turn brown. Golden brown. So we want to gussy these up as best we can, because they are not, wow, man. I'm not sure what caused my shaping to go so horribly wrong, other than I definitely had a poor consistency in my dough. And again, I think what I did was I should not have added the water, and then I should not have added the flour. I should have, when it was a little dry, Should just gone ahead and started the butter, and probably the moisture from the butter was probably what was supposed to, you know, bring the rest of that drier dough together, and maybe it would have been better. So I don't know. Like I said, we may give this a go again in the future. I don't know if I'll do it in this video or not. Obviously, I've got time because I filmed these things so far ahead. But anyways, I was gonna go to a farmer's market thing with Mary. We have a afternoon farmer's market, but I realized my timing on this is terrible. So she's going without me, which is fine, because I know she's excited, but I was actually really looking forward to it. Oh well, maybe next week, although I think I'm at a movie on Wednesday next week. I have to consult the calendar. And they poofed past my parchment. I should have left my parchment a little long. We'll see how that works for things. So now I'm tempted to put that egg white in there, mix that together and stir that shit up. Anyways. And we go. Echo. Set timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Put this back in here. I'm tempted to do that for y'all on camera, actually. Alright, that's a good starting rinse on that. We'll do more with it in a minute. Why not? What can I do with you? At least it'll put it in a slightly... mix it together in a slightly more sustainable container, or stable, or whatever. I'm gonna leave that out because I may do something with it here shortly. Because I'm making Mary something when she gets home. I'm gonna stick this, I need this butter to soften. I'm gonna stick it in the microwave above the oven. It'll do nicely. All right, so we're gonna come back in about 15 or 20, because it does say 15 to 20 until golden brown. And I'll work on getting a butter thing together. Okay. Oh cool, Raven Banner's following me now. So I need to melt this butter. I looked at about 15, it was still looking pretty pale. I'm just gonna let it go the full 20, which is about 45 seconds from now. Let's hit this butter for about 25 seconds. Get it started. And we'll see where we go from there. I cleaned my brush. I'm gonna make Mary some quick dinner here, so I got that heating up. This is partially, it's being a different video. I guess it's probably in a video you already saw. Just trying to get that butter spreadable. Alright, how are we doing? I got about 2 tablespoons, by the way, in here that I'm melting. Got a little bit of a slosh around. Alright, let's put it in another 20. Echo, dismiss timer. I'm gonna pull the buns. They're kind of golden. Not nearly, you know what, actually I'm gonna let those go like an extra minute. Echo, set timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Because they are starting to get nice and golden, and maybe if I go, since I made them a little bit bigger, or a little bit thicker, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Give that butter a swish around. The liquid butter should melt the rest of the chunks. Be careful not to splatter it out. I have done that. Because we want to generously coat these in butter, so they don't get crispy edges, they get soft, crusty edges. It's almost melted in there. I think that'll do the trick. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? You put this butter back in here since I'm preheating for Mary. This whole cooking all kinds of things out of order thing has been interesting. But in a situation like this, it does give me a chance within the same video to fix my mistakes and get it right. Because I think these are gonna taste fine. They're just gonna look. You know what? We're gonna call them rustic. That's what it is. It's rustic. I did that on purpose. See how that works? And that's how you become a chef. All right, I got about 45 seconds left. Let me peek again. Yeah. We're gonna pull them then. I think they'll be fine. Don't want the butter to recongeal. Oh, my darling. Running my first load of dishes today. I'll be doing at least 2 today. Also because it's trash day and I cleared a bunch of stuff out of the fridge. 10 more seconds. Now the one thing is, Joshua Weissman doesn't say a thing in his recipe or in his video about letting these things cool after you butter them. So I don't know what the deal there is. Echo dismiss. But, you know, I mean, it's okay. Not great, not bad. Let me pull you over a little bit, give you a better look as I do the buttering here. Oops, wrong direction. There we go. Hopefully 2 tablespoons is enough. He didn't really say how much, he just said butter them generously. So that's what we're gonna do. They seem a little hard already. I think Mary's home. Looks like I might have just about the perfect amount of butter. And then I'm just gonna let this kind of absorb and cool, and then we'll do a close-up hand shot. You know, I'll get the close-up cam in here for when we actually take one of these out and open it up. I don't know that I'm gonna have it with a hot dog today. I can see that they certainly didn't get long enough for certain hot dogs. And since I got a little butter left, let's just go back over some of these sides back here. He did say generously, so make sure I'm getting some of these crevasses that I shouldn't have. And of course, unsalted butter. I have finally come to understand the unwritten rule is if it just says butter, go unsalted. If it says salted butter, then, you know, follow. But okay, so that should work. I'll let those just chill the hell out, man. And I'll show you what's up with that in a minute. All right, enjoy. Okay, so since I have this egg left over from the baking and stuff today, I'm just gonna throw it right on this 350 griddle. Kind of make an egg patty more than anything. Oh.
No,
It's going into the drip tray. It's designed, it better be, okay.
Yeah.
So that's not a good idea. We live, we learn. Jeez, man.
So here's the thing, if you're gonna do eggs, you're
Yeah.
gonna need to set something in the back to kind of...
Yeah, it shouldn't work like that. That's that's kind of BS.
There's also a possibility the counter's not level.
I wonder if that's what it is. But you would think this thing is meant to be level. Also, maybe I should have put down a little butter or something. Oh yeah, this thing's about done already.
Well, you had it super thin, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Can't do what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
There we go.
that level out of the garage and we'll see if the counter's actually level or not.
Jack, no. Jack, no. Mary, you may need to hurry back because I need to deal with this egg and Jack's going for your sandwich. Okay, or not. Timing is...
Grab the first level I find.
Okay, I get it. Turn that off. And I don't know. Alright, we'll let her do that. But it's Jack
It
going.
is slightly tilted towards the back. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I think some of it's just a sandwich machine, so that's interesting. Because you should be able to fry eggs on this. Now, maybe I need to put it into flat griddle side for that.
That might be.
Because then this might actually lift it slightly or something. But thank God for the drip tray.
Yeah, I'd say if you're going to leave it in that configuration and do this, take a piece of cardboard and put it under the back feet, and that should fix your problem.
Yeah, level it out a bit.
Yeah, because you don't need something super thick,
That's hot.
just thick enough. Jack, honey, this is Mama's din din. You've already had your din din.
Alright, well, it's off. We'll let it cool. We'll get it clean. We'll deal with all that. I do want to try this egg for you. But it was a little hot. I mean, this sandwich, I think it gets a little better as I eat it. But I think you're right. A little bit of a competing flavor issue. Like the bread really is the overpowering flavor. Luckily, it's really tasty. But I'm not really getting the butter at all. It was kind of a waste of the butter, but that's fine. Oops. Shit.
I'm getting a little bit of saltiness. I'm not sure if that's from the cheese or...
Probably should be from the cheese. There's not really any salt element included. Egg tastes fine. Probably could have actually put a little more salt in the egg, honestly. Okay. Well, that's that. Maybe we'll do something else with this bread in this video. I don't know. That bread is just really freaking good. Alright. More stuff. True. Anyways, here's some close-up. I mean, you know, they do look a lot better than I thought. I mean, except for things like that. Gentlemen, get yourself a sexy lady. A lady with some class. A lady who can out-belch you. I love you. Oh, I love you, Mary. I was talking about hot dog buns, sorry. I kid. Alright, there's your hot dog bun porn for the failed versions. Okay, I just want to try one of these hot dog rolls. These rustic hot dog buns. And see what we think. I gave them some time to cool, obviously. I guess let's use the runt, because I'm not going to put anything in it. So we should be able to just pick this up. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There's a little off the parchment. Separate it.
Nice.
Okay, I mean, that looks pretty hot dog bunny, actually.
It's a hot dog bunny?
This ain't Easter. And then let's split into this like you would. A little bit crisp on the outside. I don't necessarily want that. That feels about right.
Does it feel crisp all the way around?
No.
Or just the part where it's touching the pan?
No, this is a little harder than I would want. The butter was supposed to take care of that, but... I mean, that looks like a hot dog bun. Inside is nice and light and fluffy. It's just the crust is a little crispy. So I guess what? I just try a bite, right?
That's generally how taste testing works.
I feel like I should heat up a hot dog, but I don't need to eat that much.
Now, is this a new bread recipe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a different guy.
Okay.
It was a little dense, a little chewy, but that also might be where I messed up a little bit. It's not bad. You want to try?
Sure. Excuse me, this is. Yeah, make some room.
However you want to do it.
Texture's a little weird.
A little dense, right? But I kind of like that. I think it'll hold up the hot dog a little better. I have a problem with the outer texture though. The outer texture needs to be softer. I shouldn't be able to do that. It's not hard to eat through or anything. It's just.
It's not bad. Like I said, the inside's a little doughy, the outside's a little crisp, but the outside doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you.
But I honestly think that would be pretty good with a hot dog, actually.
Yeah. Actually, as dense as this might be more fitting for like a sausage, you know, big boy.
Yeah. Well, especially because I was apparently supposed to get 10 to 12 out of here, and I was just like, well, I'll do 9. Okay. Not quite the fail I was expecting, but not quite the success I was hoping for. Back to the drawing board. Alright, I've had a third of a cup of coffee, bear with me. I gotta get started early on this. 2:33 p.m. June 9th, 2023. EricButts is about to take his first attempt at making hot dogs from scratch. We're going to be trying an all-beef Hebrew National style hot dog, kind of slightly replicating, or attempting to replicate what we normally would use from the store. I got a recipe. I'll try to mention the guys, what channel it is I found when I open that. But right now we got to do the first part, which is just prepare our chuck. Excuse me, prepare our meat. Because we got to get it in the fridge and get it close to frozen. So I've got to scale out. They have very specific measurements. And I bought this piece of chuck on Monday, and now it's a Friday, and sell by is today. It is got. I should have vacuum sealed it because it's got some oxidation happening. And I'll show you that in just a moment. I want to see exactly how much I need again. Nope, that's hot dog buns. Here we go. So 2.2 pounds of well-marbled 80/20 chuck, or 1,000 grams. Now, I'm going to work in metric on this. I'll try to tell you both measurements as we go, because some of those measurements are going to be so insanely small that it's going to be better if I can actually measure it out in grams, because I think the spice balance here is somewhat delicate. So what is this? This told me this is a 2.99 pounds, so we'll definitely have some leftover. It was definitely the most marbled I could find. In the video, they actually used, like 80% very lean meat and then 20% beef fat, but I did not have time to get to a proper butcher, so we're gonna do with this. And I'll try to take some of the oxidized sections off as my discard pile. Let's just get the scale up. All right, let's kilograms. Tray on. I'm gonna zero that out. 692 kilograms or grams, I guess. Okay. So, I mean, the first of all this is what you would expect. It's just going to be, just like we're grinding for burgers, basically. We just got to chunk the meat down, get it nice and chilly. And then grind it. But we're going to give it 3 grindings this time. Okay, I got some very... So I'm just curious, 1 kilogram, 347 grams. Okay, so I'm gonna take 347 grams off of this guy. So I'm gonna start by just kind of trimming the edges. Because like I said, I wanna try and get the color. No, it's gone pretty good in there, so you know what, screw that. I'll work around some of the darker parts as best I can. And of course I picked the wobbly cutting board. That just makes sense. I really gotta get my knife sharper. And again, we're just cutting them to be pieces that will fit into the grinder easily. Yeah, actually I can tell you right now it's a little too big. Should start working over here too so I can get that nice fatty bit. Oh, my stomach is just grumbling. Hey, Aaron. Mr. Bear. Alright. Take it down a little smaller. Hey, Jack. Got some kitty visitors over there. Alright, 212, 219 grams. And they're gonna have me freeze this longer than I do for my ground beefs. Or, you know, my burger grinds, so. So that's why I'm trying to get this started early. Plus, I have to get this whole thing. We're gonna end up sous videing the hot dogs. So we can cook them to a perfect temperature. So I'm really trying to get going because our buddy's short film premieres at 7:30. And I know that the hot dogs themselves are gonna have to sous vide for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Oh, I think he smells the meat in the air. He's like, what is that? I know there's something going on. Let's just get a big chunk out and break that down a little easier. Hi, Aaron. But yeah, this is a big day for me in terms of trying to go hot dogs from scratch for the first time. This has been a long day coming, and this is going to teach me a lot of what I need to learn towards future plans. Oh, hi, Napoleon. Oh, buddy, no, you can't have this. This is not for you. I'm sorry, bub. I didn't realize Napoleon had come up. He has learned to give Daddy the puppy dog eyes, and Daddy usually can't help but give him food. 454 grams and going. But not today, buddy. I'm not sure if I should, you know, if you can handle raw. Probably tiny bit, but I don't want to chance that, so I'm not gonna. I might come back to that piece, but again, it's kind of. So, oh yeah, and also I have my grinder and all 3 plates in the freezer. Just get it super chill so the fat doesn't warm up and gunk up the works. I also got a metal beater handle for my stand mixer because we're gonna let the stand mixer handle the emulsification process here, just like they did in this video. You could do it by hand. Also, you don't need a sous vide machine, but it will get better, more accurate results. You can't just boil these up, but you will need a special type of hot dog casing to make this version. If you want a skinless wiener, you're gonna need celluloid casings, which you don't eat. They're not edible, but you cook in them. And then after you cook the dog, you're gonna take them out of those casings. So that I did have to order. I mean, maybe I could have found it at our butcher shop, like the proper butcher shop, but don't think my just basic Kroger is gonna give me that. So keep that in mind. You may need to order some things ahead of time. We're at 649 grams and going. Oh, no, Napoleon, buddy. No, no, no. Sorry, guy. $820 grams. Some nice fat over on this side. All right, we're getting close. 905 grams. $958. I'm just continuing to try to get some fatty pieces in here. Make sure we got a good fat content. 982. $994. Oh, I'm 6 grams over. All right, so let's cut that in half. That's about perfect. 1,000 grams. Okay. So this we're gonna want to do a bag for. Okay, so basically I'm gonna spread this out flatter. We're gonna put this in the freezer. I'm thinking about 30 minutes. I might check it with a meat thermometer. They went for about 34, like just above freezing. You don't want to fully freeze it, but you want to get it as cold as possible. But I think that's just because they have a different method. Probably could just do the 15-20 minutes I tend to do. But you know how it goes, new recipe. I try to be a little more exact in following it until I'm sure I know what I'm doing on my own. But I just figure the more spread out this is, the faster everything should freeze down. That looks pretty good. Okay. And then I need to take one glove off. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna do a vacuum bag on this. I'll see you in about half an hour. Okay, it's 3:13. It's been about 25 minutes. You'll see I got the grinder set up with the largest plate, grinding plate for the first grind. I did measure my meat. It might have gone a little over on getting it cold, but there's the ground up chunks. And if you've seen this before, you know what happens next. I also got a little crumbled leftover Cuban bread because it's getting stale, that second loaf that wasn't very good, if you remember that video. See if I can do this with one hand. As far as the meat touching, all plugged up, all ready to go. And go ahead and get some meat up here. So we're starting, all right. And then about a 4. And push some meat down in there. Here it comes. Making short work here, about halfway already. About 3/4. It slices, it dices, it grinds and spines. Ooh, I don't know. It's early, alright? I've only had the 1 cup of coffee. I'm gonna have my second one here soon. I did go and shave for those that care about those kind of things. It's part of my routine. I'll have a cup of coffee, I'll go shave, come back, have a couple more cups of coffee. TMI probably, but then use the bathroom and then a shower. Well, then I have some water, and then I go shower. All right, almost there. Last piece going in the grinder. Yeah, let's throw some bread in. To help push more of the meat through. All right, grinder off. Again, it's usually fine, at least with ground beef, so I assume here too, if a little of the bread gets in there, but we'll avoid what we can. Okay. So now we just want to get this back on the plate here, on the lined sheet. All right, got everything out, yep. Layer it down carefully so stuff doesn't stick to your hand and go flying. All right, so now I'm gonna disassemble, clean this out. I'm gonna put it in the medium grind plate, throw everything back in the freezer for 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll do the second grind. And then we'll repeat that again for the third grind, and then we're on to doing the difference for hot dogs. I'll be back. All right, so I've cleaned up. I put on the medium grind plate. I got my stuff out of the freezer. It was in there about 12 minutes, maybe 13. And I got some more bread on standby. And basically we're just gonna repeat. And then I'm gonna clean up, put this stuff back in the fridge, and while it's refreezing, we will go ahead and work on putting our spice blend together. So, all right. So same old thing. Let's go ahead and get some meat up there to start. Don't want to overload the hopper. This will get us going. I'll get that with the thing. All right. On 4, setting medium 4. And then we start pushing in. Echo, dismiss. Ah, crap. Lost a tiny nugget back there. Yeah, this is definitely taking a bit more of a push from the pusher. Still nothing too crazy, but just had to check to make sure I had an angle y'all could see well. some. And you know, just keep working through it. Just takes a few minutes. We've got most of the tray cleared here. Say about 80% so far. This probably gets us to about 90%. I need to push my meat tower over down there. Right now, just kind of getting the scraps off the tray over here. Try to get some scraps off the pusher. Alright, put a little more bread in. And I think the rest of that is just going to be bread mostly. So, okay. So, groovy. And then just like before, let's put the meat back on the tray. And we'll prepare for round 3. Yeah, if this was ground beef, that'd be pretty good. That would look about right. But today, we're gonna get crazy. So again, just kind of spread it out so it can get cool easier. All right, that looks pretty good to me. And like I said, I'm basically going to cut for a minute and clean this up, and we'll come back and we'll do our spice mix. Okay, we got about 10 more minutes in the fridge. I poured my third final cup of coffee. And for those keeping up at home, it is, hey, Aaron, off the table. 3:56 p.m. And I got a whole bunch of ingredients here. So let's start putting this together. We're gonna use our food scale. All right, Vin Diesel, calm down out there. I know it's for family. All right, so we're still on the kilograms. I'm just gonna mix all my spices into this one thing. I'm gonna zero that out. Thing is, this doesn't do fractions of grams, so I'm not gonna be able to get this 100% perfect, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna start with 16 grams of salt. Want something to get it out with. I don't know how much that is, so there's like 10 grams right there. 14, 15, 16 grams of, 17 grams of salt. A little bit more back in. There we go. Okay, we got 16 grams of salt. Done. Which, by the way, 16 grams of salt is 0.56 ounces. We're skipping the Instacure because we're not going to smoke or preserve. So we're not smoking it or trying to preserve the color. So now we want some white pepper, 2.5 grams of white pepper, which is 0.09 ounces. 2.5 grams of white pepper. So that's gonna take us to a little over 18. It dropped back to 17. All right, I'm gonna call that good. 5.5 grams of turbinado sugar, or 0.19. So I got little packets, but these are like 0.16 packets. So we're gonna need one and something else. So we're trying to get 5.5, so it's gonna be 23. Should be about 24 by the time we're done. We want almost 2 more grams here. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 24, okay. And I'm going slow because I noticed this does take a second to catch up. There we go. Oh, nope. Keeps hunkering back and forth. Let's give it a few more crystals. Okay, so theoretically that's correct. Now I need 2 grams of garlic powder. All right, so I'm gonna get to 26 grams here. That's 25. Oh shoot, I went a little over. That's fine, let's leave them a little garlicky. Can I take a little of that out? Sure. Okay, 2 grams of mace. So I had to order some mace. So I got Rainy brand? I don't know. I'm not really sure what ground mace is. Javitri ground? Echo, what spice is mace?
According to Wikipedia, mace is a spice obtained from the nutmeg's arrow.
From the nutmeg's what? Nutmeg's arrow. What the hell's arrow? I don't know. All right, so what do we want? We want 2 grams. We want to get this to like 29. Tiniest bit more, probably. Smells good. It does have slightly nutmeg tones, but not quite. Come on, you can get there. $29 grams. Groovy. Next, oh, and that, yeah, well, I'll see. By the way, that's 0.07 garlic powder, 0.07 mace. So now I need 0.1 ounce of coriander powder, or 2 3/4 grams. So 31, almost 32 of ground coriander. Oh, this has not been opened, good. Got a lot of spices I don't really use that much in here. Ah, this thing has no pull tabs, there we go. So what did I say? We're at 29. So just shy of 32, or even if we hit 32, screw it, because that just dropped. Okay. $31. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. We hit 32. Okay, truck horns and kids next door. All right, 2.7 grams of dried marjoram, which seems to be some kind of oregano type thing. Echo, what is marjoram?
Marjoram is a cold-sensitive perennial herb or undershrub with sweet pine and citrus flavors. In some Middle Eastern countries, marjoram is synonymous with oregano, and there the names sweet marjoram and knotted marjoram are used to distinguish it from other plants of the genus Origanum. It is also called pot marjoram, although this name is also used for other cultivated species of oregano.
Okay. Now we know. So we're gonna get this to about 35. Might be a little under 35, I guess, but. Okay, we're gonna go a little harder on this because that is taking forever to get results. Oh, maybe we are. Okay, we hit 34. I'm gonna assume that's about right, because again, I can't do fractions on here. All right, we're almost there. I'm gonna come back to the celery seed, because I got a question about that. So then let's do the mustard powder. I'm gonna use Coleman's, it's supposed to be the best. I don't really know, haven't really played with it. Just open this up here. Did that do the trick? Oh, jeez, yep, that did the trick a little too well. So how much? 7.5, so we're gonna get that to 41, almost 42 is what we're looking for. So lots of mustard powder, Jesus. Okay, well that's 42, so I'm just gonna go there. Just have it be a little extra mustardy. Okay. 8 grams. Wow, do I have 8 grams of smoked paprika in here? That's a lot. Oh, shoot. Let's just hope I've got some more. I probably do. That seems like something I would overbuy. Let's see. I should at least have regular paprika, which, you know, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. Uh-oh. Do I have regular paprika? Yellow. What is that? Seasoning, salt, black pepper, oh boy. Yellow. Okay, I've got regular paprika. We'll have to make up the different, oh God, I don't even know if I have that much here. All right, so what did I say, 8 grams? So we need to get this up to 50 grams. Oh, just went way over, like 3 grams over. Echo dismiss. All right, I'm just gonna leave it there. But hey, at least we had enough. It smells really good. Just gonna hope this doesn't have to be super specific. I think we got 2 more ingredients to mix in here. Then we can do our final grind. Potato starch, 30 grams of potato starch, which is how many ounces? 1.6 ounces. Okay, I got a 12-ounce thing. So this is supposed to be like a thickener, a binder. So I need what? 30 grams? So we need to get this up to about 81. Oh, it's got a tear thing. Tear thing that I just totally screwed up. Jeez, really? Here, god dang it. Well, we'll come back to it. I did not open that well. A little bit more. Ooh, shit. Of course I go over. God damn it. Making such a mess here. Get a little bit more back up. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna call it there. God, this stuff's messy. Okay, now the one other question I have here, because I do have one more ingredient to do. Ground celery seed. So this is organic celery seed. How much do I need, by the way? 1 gram. But I mean, the celery seed already looks ground. I guess it needs to get powdery. And unfortunately, my spice grinder has I haven't gotten around to cleaning that. So, I'm not really sure what I want to do here for this gram of celery seed I need to be ground. It's such a huge grinder anyways. Use the mortar and pestle, I guess. We will try giving this a go, but I think I need to wipe it out. It's been sitting there a while. But I also really do need to get to my meat so it doesn't overfreeze. And again, knowing we only need 1 gram of this stuff should be helpful. I'm gonna guess that's 1 gram. We'll grind this up as best we can. Hey, watch, first time using a mortar and pestle. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, honestly. Smells really good as it bursts these seeds open. I have no idea if my technique is accurate, but it does seem to be doing the trick. So 1 gram, let's get that to about 82. Or just dump whatever we have in here. Okay. Okay, I think that is our spice mixture. All right, we got the potato starch, we got the smoked paprika, the mustard powder, the celery seed, the marjoram, the coriander, the mace, the garlic, the sugar, the pepper, and the salt. And the meat's about ready. We're also gonna need 250 grams of ice water, or 8.2 ounces of ice water, but we'll make that in a second. So let me clean this up a little bit. Also kind of go ahead and give our spices a nice little stirring in here. I mean, break down lumps, get everything kind of evenly. I wish I had a different size tub. This thing is a little bit smaller than I should be working with. But it is coming together to look correct, like what I saw in the video. Might be better getting in here with a whisk. So yeah, just kind of working it together real quick here. Almost got this good. I'm just gonna get a good working in the stand mixer with the meat mix in too, so. Okay. I'm gonna say that that is good. All right. So now we're back over here. We gotta do this meat grind one more time and drink some of this coffee. Still got a little warmth in it. Let's move the camera. Get the shot. Well, actually, I'll leave it down there so you can see the meat coming. Well, you probably want to see me rebuild the mixing or the grind. Right. Whew. Cold, 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 cold. That's in. Blades in. Fine small plate is in. Fine small plate is in. And secure. Groovy. Bread is ready. Let me grab the meat. Then the question, do I want to go ahead and grind this into the stand mixer? Nah, not yet. We are going to want the stand mixer bowl, but we're not going to do that yet. All right, so there's how the meat's looking. Now let me get a glove. Good to go, good to go, good to go. One more chug of coffee. And let's get some meat up and in position. Oh yeah, whoops. Might have overfroze this slightly. So I can get a good starting clump up here. Yeah, I definitely kind of left this in the freezer too long. Whoopsie. Should be okay though. All right, let's turn her on. And we'll start pushing. All right. I guess because the fine grind is definitely taking a little more push and effort here. Ooh, but that is silky smooth. Spaghetti strands coming out. That's what we want. It's like angel hair. Oh yeah. This is one of those things that's kind of satisfying too, I'm not gonna lie. It has that very oh so satisfying vibe. We're about a little over halfway through here. Stick that in your meat pipe. Turn my bowl. We're like 95% off the tray here. Oh crap, I dropped another piece off the thing. Let's clean this off here. And we're just kind of getting the scraps now. Every little piece of meat is magic. We'll get some bread in here in just a second. Again, I'm just trying to keep as much of this as I can, and apparently I've just learned today that when I clear this, it still will push some extra through for me. See if I'm shaking loose anything extra. Little bit of patience. We'll get a little bit more out before we go bread-wise too, looks like. Yeah, it's still pushing. All right, well, let's not overdo it. So let's go ahead and get some bread in there. Okay. All right, I think I'm starting to see bread now. Yep, all right, we're just gonna call it there. Grinder off. And okay, so there is our extremely fine ground beef. Looks quite delicious. I'm gonna try and check something while I still have my glove hand on. So again, trying to save a glove. And somehow I've got to get to their video, which should be good because that way I can be like, oh yeah, it's Two Guys in a Cooler, I think is. Two Guys in a Cooler is what the channel is called.
And they're designed.
Get back up.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next step.
No, that's once okay.
Hi, I'm gonna
All right, back it up.
I'm gonna show you how to make a semi-emulsified hot dog with your
Okay.
KitchenAid stand.
So we are pretty much ready to go. This meat is pretty good. So let me grab my stand mixer bowl. And basically we want to carefully, give me just a second here, transfer all this meat into said stand mixer bowl. Just making some room to work. Good, I touched that right where I touched it with raw meat hands. Awesome. Good job, Eric. So literally, I'm just getting the meat into the stand mixer bowl. Hopefully very carefully. Now, they did not say to put it back in the freezer, but he did show me that the temperature was still a very chill temp. But since we are wanting the fat to start melting, I believe, for the emulsification process here, I think we're good. So, okay. So now I just need to clean the stand mixer. Set this somewhere. In case I drop anything. And we'll get going here in just a second. Because I kind of dirtied up my spot I use for all the stuff. So. Well, this time I'm not drying it. That's right, never mind. Well, I am, but I don't have to dry it right away. Okay. Get this off. Hi, Jack. That's that knife in there. I did. I'm gonna need you. All right, let's get the plate unwedged. Just gently. A little extra meat never hurt anybody. Can we actually get that meat? All right. Almost got it. Just gently working it out. Just get a little gummed in there. The blade. Oh, I left a lot of meat mixture in there. Huh. Oh well, it is what it is now. We learn for next time. Yeah, I left a lot in there, damn. Wonder if I could just throw this into the thing. You know what? I'm just gonna throw this in with the rest of the ground meat. I know a little of it's bread, but you know how I do. I like to screw things up. But I am gonna assume the rest of this is bread. It kind of gets a little stuck sometimes. There we go. Oh. Okay, we will wash that up later. Although I think I might need this tray again. Let's get rid of the glove. And I'm going to take the tinfoil off. Because I don't think it would be a problem if what comes next, or what will be coming, if it gets, you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Oh, okay. Away. Get back in here. Get this? Yeah. There's a couple little flecks of meat that fell out. Bring this up a little. Let's see if we can, let's give you an even cooler look at this once it gets going. See if that's a good shot or not. Can we put down? I just want you to be able to see what's happening in the bowl. Okay. Groovy. Alright. Now next I just need to get my ice water weighed out. What did I do with that phone? There it is.
Interesting process. Most people don't have that. So, with your feet too much air goes into it. So I'm going to show you how to make a semi-emulsified hot dog with your KitchenAid stick. And trust me, you're never going to know the difference. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to add our seasonings to our triple brown meat, and we're going to begin to slowly add that ice cold water. That ice cold water is going to do a couple things. It's going to keep the temperature of the meat low.
Okay, so I'll recount that information in a second. 250 grams of ice water. But once that ice crush, let me skip. See how much that is. And that's all right. That's 140 grams of ice right there. Let's see. What's gonna be my best tool? Muddler. Yeah, it's an ice crusher even. See, I got a new toy. So I'm gonna crush this ice down. Supposedly. It's not really doing the best job here. All right. 138. Oh, I guess I lost some. All right, we're gonna pour some warm water in here so it'll melt this ice a little bit. Oh, and we're also gonna discover that that was a terrible idea because I just totally put a hole in that thing and ruined it. I should have expected that. Okay. All right, well, let's do this then. Let's get a new one. Make sure that still zeroes out. It does. Let's get that ice in there. And then we know this is garbage. Let's see what we're at. 111. Yeah, I definitely lost some. All right, well, anyways. Let's see what that is. Ooh, 327. All right. And 269. Nice. And 259. And 254. We're gonna call that good enough. 254 should be fine. All right, let's get our spices on standby. Let's get this on there. Let's go get my frozen dough hook. Or actually, sorry, beater, not dough hook. I ordered a metal one so I could actually stick it in the fridge. Although I think because we want this warm, I probably shouldn't have done that. But this will keep it, hopefully keep things from sticking, I'm guessing. All right, beater down in, lock the head, take a sip of water, turn off, coffee. Still drinkable, but we're on the edge of it not being. Okay, and I'm just gonna start on kind of a medium speed. Because they did say, oh geez, see, I don't trust that. They said medium to medium high. And I'm gonna start working in some of the spices. A little bit of ice water. One more spice. One more water. Much more spice. More water. A little more water. Bring that speed up some. Okay, turn it down, get the rest of the spices in there. Bring the speed up, slowly drizzle in the water. It's working. I can't tell if I'm smelling the smoke from the paprika or if this is pushing my motor, but I almost smell a little smoke. Okay, I'm gonna give that a second, let that ice melt, but yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks kind of like the farce paste we're looking for. And then I definitely have something I want to try with this. So I don't know if I'm going to use all this meat for stuffing sausages, but it's also kind of a secret, something I'm creating, so I don't want to necessarily show you that yet, because it's definitely something nobody else is doing. Oh, so my spices flew up on the actual grinder. We'll push that in. Let's give that another little, let's work that spice in. I also kind of want it to really melt those couple of ice chips. That's why you wanted to use crushed ice. Okay, I'm gonna let those ice melt a little bit more and we'll give it one more spin. But that's our meat paste. So, 436. So technically next we would just be, oh yeah, bringing back the grinder. So I'm gonna need to clean that grinder and probably refreeze it for doing some stuffing. Interesting. Of course, I also kind of want to do this other thing, so I don't know how much of that I want to... I'm going to need to get the sous vide set up soon. Oh, it's 4:35 already? Dang, okay. Oh, no. Okay, no, I got to get this fucking done quick because I need 2 hours to sous vide, so... I'm trying to decide if I want to do my test thing. Let's just worry about making hot dogs. I think that is a plan. So I'm gonna want to get something to scrape that beater down with. A little butter knife. Let me go ahead and try another glove on to do this in case I need to use my hand on any of this meat. And we will get set up for stuffing. I'm gonna have to cut in a minute. Mostly I just want to get all the meat off the hook. And then figure out how to set up the sausage stuffer, because I've not ever used it. Yeah, texture of that looks pretty good. You see it as we're working here? Now, what he suggested in the video is a lot of people use a food processor to do this, but a lot of them blades aren't sharp enough to really do the emulsifying, and it'll just whip a bunch of air into it, which you're trying to avoid. So, you either probably need to do all this by hand or have a stand mixer. I tell you though, I mean, as much as I'm doing now, I love this stand mixer. It's made life much more interesting. Oh, yeah. All right. Get all that flavor out of here. Try not to lose too much. Okay. You know what? Let's just get rid of this ice chunk. No, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there is our, what they call a farce. Smells pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie about that. Okay. Now. Okay, I'm gonna cut for a second. I'm gonna set stuff up with the sausage stuffer because I haven't used it before, so I gotta look into some instructions, but I gotta do this quickly because ideally, oh yeah, I need to get the sous vide going. I'm also gonna set up the sous vide real quick so you can get up to temperature, I guess. I don't know, man, shit. I'm running out of time. Okay, it's 4:50 p.m. Let's hope I can sous vide in an hour and a half and then I'll be okay. 2 hours is gonna be tricky. This is the part I have been dreading, especially doing this by myself. I feel like you should be able to do this by yourself, but it's probably easier with 2 people. But I'm gonna double glove up here. And so I have cellulose casings on here, which are not edible, because it's to make skinless sausages. I got the 25 millimeter diameter. I know I think I was supposed to get like 21, but I couldn't get it here in time. There's like 42 feet of casing on one of these things. Now I have the small sandwich stuffer on there, sandwich stuffer thing. We got the meat, or you know, whatever. So I guess I just kind of have to do it like this. I'm trying to give you guys a good visual. I don't know. And then somehow I gotta turn this thing on, and I may have to turn it off, so I may just have to get this dirtier than I want. And so I guess first things first, let's go ahead and... So this is actually gonna be a clean hand, I guess, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of the meat paste up here. This does smell good. It smells like a good hot dog. No, I don't think I should overdo it. So then let's put this on. I don't really know what speed. And we're gonna kind of just lightly see how this goes. Uh-oh. Okay, I've made a mistake. I'm having to be a little extra gentle here because obviously I'm going to pull meat back out and flop it everywhere if I'm not careful. Nothing happening yet. But I mean, it's got to be doing something because I'm getting it down the tube. Dang. Oh, here it comes. I can feel it. I can feel it now. Because it's trying to push the casing thing off now. So I gotta resist it a little bit. Today we find out if I need to get a proper stuffing machine. Oh boy. Man. Whew. It's a bit of a workout here. think I'm backing it back up out of the tube. Like nothing's happening here. Did I need to... Maybe I need to start this? I don't know. Shit, y'all. This might be bad. I don't think I should have done that, by the way. Hold on. Alright. Hang on. I might just need to... Shit. Alright, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Tie this off in a knot. If I can. I need to pull a little more out too. Shit. Echo. What speed should I run my stand mixer on for stuffing sausage casings?
Here are the ingredients.
Echo. What speed do I use for stuffing sausage?
Here are the ingredients.
Whatever, dude. Alright. See if we go with a higher speed. Good lord, man. Alright, well. Oh, I see some meat finally starting to come out. There we go. Jesus. Whew. Oh, that seems to help. Okay, so apparently high speed is the way to go. Hey, we're starting to see a wiener. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with ground chuck. Ugh. Farce is just everywhere, though. Seriously, though. Yeah, I want a hydraulic. I want an electric. Oh, yeah. So I definitely want to get a professional meat stuffer if I'm going to be doing this a lot. Because this is just way more physical work than I'm looking for. Whoop. Come on. But it is working finally. Alright, well, so much for a clean hand. My bad. Oh, shit. Careful, Eric. But I'm doing this before I shower because I'm working with a bit of a sweat. Nothing crazy, but a little bit. Losing so much fat where I've had to work this so hard. I mean, I will say this seems like we're about halfway through. And I'm probably just going to waste a lot of this casing because of how I'm doing this. But you know, we live and we learn. You know what I'm saying? The problem is this stuff's so sticky, I keep pulling it back out on the plunger. Some more. I'd say what we've done now is almost 2/3 of it. But yeah, I could see this would likely work better with assistance. Or a pedal operated Pro stuffer. I'd say this will take us to about 3/4 of what you see in the tray now. Biting me occasionally. I think I'm supposed to, oh boy, some of these are coming out kind of loose. There we go. So I actually should be kind of grabbing onto the casing and kind of helping squeeze to fill in the tubes, it appears. But gently too, because I don't want to bust stuff open. Carefully. Whew. It's a good thing this is the arm that's gotten the most workout already, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. Sex joke, masturbation joke, in case it's dumb. Oh, damn, fuck. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should keep some of the farce out for this other thing so I can quit doing this. Shit. Oh, good. Nice job on that, Eric. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright, we're going to get some more of the farce mixture up here. But we are getting... There's a handful, a little less than that left in there, so... By the way, if you're doing this at home, one little thing I'm doing that seems to be helping is I'm kind of twisting as I'm pulling this thing back up. The plunger thing. It helps kind of get the meat back off a little easier. Or the meat paste. Jeez, man. Whew. Cheese and crackers. These better be damn tasty. Let's just put the rest of this up here. That's fine. Alright, so that's everything out of the mixing bowl. Now my next question is, how do we push out the rest of this meat that's going to be just kind of stuck in the grinder in the tube, or do we just lose that? Oh no! This is why you always work with clean surfaces, kids. Because you never know. I think we're almost there. Alright, wish me luck. Hopefully final plunge. I don't think it's going to be the final plunge. We got one more plunge. Now I do wonder if I had chilled the meat back down, if that would have helped some here. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's see what we do. Pull this. I guess we want to cut it. Try and tie this off. These nasty, meaty hands. Come on, Bree. You coming through? You coming through for me? I don't know if that worked. Shit. Let's go again. Honestly, I need to tie that again because I didn't make the knot close down to the meat like I should have. Ah. I don't know. Okay, fuck, that was messy. I am going to use extra gloves for more, because Jesus. Now it's quarter, oh my god, it's quarter, okay. I may be in trouble for timing here. Fuck, this is a mess. Alright, but now, we're gonna put on some fresh gloves since those things are dirty as fuck. We're gonna try and clean off the, I don't know that it's terribly important to do so, but we are gonna try and clean these off. Also, I wanted to do a thing real quick so I have a guide. I want something, we want these dogs about 6 inches long. So, all right. So just a hair longer than that every time. All right. Let me take a photo of this because it looks cool. Uh-oh. Some kind of traffic alert. That now won't show back up. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna turn these into links. And then I'm gonna partially clean up and get my sous vide out and get my water going. My hands are, oh crap. I don't like the rubber now, they've been in there so long. Ah, jeez. And I guarantee there's like just probably a ton more meat stuck in here. So I may actually try to salvage that and at least test one thing I was thinking. Okay, so we'll grab a couple of paper towels and let's just kind of wipe this down a little bit, huh? As best I can. I know they're gonna lay it back in some cases, but theoretically this next part should be relatively easy. Alright, where's my guide? Here's my guide. Okay. So, right about here, we're just gonna twist. Okay, we're twisting that one towards me. So now let's go another 6 inches. So right about here, I'm gonna twist this one away from me. Okay, maybe about another 6. It's right about here, towards me. I need this like under you, thank you. Now about another 6 right about there, away from me. I'm not getting these perfect. Right about here, away from me. So it's important to alternate. So it'll, so you're not untwisting the other end towards me. Okay. Away from me. About here towards me. Okay, away from me. Oh shit. I think that's correct, yeah. Okay, and then right about here towards me. Okay. Going away from me again, right about here. This also will help tighten up the dogs in the casings, luckily. And then right about here, away from me. Too far over here. Yeah, that's a shorty. Right about here, towards me. And then right about here, away from me. And then you towards me. And then we have this last one, which is just gonna be a big beefy boy. Oh shit. I think I saved it. Looks like I have another one down here I fucked up too at some point. A couple of them, shit. All right. Definitely fucked up. It's all right. Apparently we can fix this pretty easy. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we got it. We're okay. We're okay. We know what we're doing. We are Wiener Kings. Oh, God, maybe not. Oh, jeez. That's why I'm having trouble with that one. Fine. We'll redo it. Oh. No, what the fuck? All right. Away. Towards. Damn it. Am I just not twisting some of these enough, probably? We'll figure this out. Oh God, this one's coming apart. Okay. God damn it. Kind of tightening them up now. I think we finally got the order correct here. Okay, does everybody look good? Everybody looks mostly good. Oh yeah, okay. Jesus. Echo, go home. 5:23. If I can get my water boiling in 7 minutes, I might have this done just in time and not get to taste them till I come home. Okay. There are your wieners. I'm gonna get the water boiling and all that. I'll come back and we'll do that. All right. Whew. Okay, we got 176 on the sous vide. It went about a minute ago. So let's just try carefully putting these wieners in. I need you to stay. No, stop untwisting. No. I'm gonna have to retwist as I go, apparently. Come on, I need you to get down. Why won't you get down? Oh boy, I need a weight. Shit. Echo. Set timer for 2 hours. Shit.
2 hours, starting now.
Thank you. Could use just a little bit more water in here, apparently. Shit. Well, let's see what we can do. Give me something here. Give me something. Oh my gosh. A little bit more. I would not recommend this as normal tip for sous videing, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do here. And then can I get away with you just sitting on top of them? Nope. So close. So close. I'm really pulling my water temp down. That sucks. Oh, it's so close. Now the other ones are rising. Shit. Be careful, because I am pulling my water temperature down. No. Damn it. This is where I needed a bigger fucking thing to do my sous vide in. Shit. These fuckers right there are such a problem. No, stop. Ah. Ow. No, because now you won't. God damn it. Well, this is a fucking fail. Wait, hold on. Okay, alright. Now let's just hope that that works. Alright. We'll come back in a little bit. Okay, I took Mary to watch the short film. It was fun. I come home, the alarm's going off. I think I timed it perfect for the full 2 hours. I had to keep weighting this stuff down with spoons. So I need to get a bigger thing to do this in and also some sous vide weights. So at this point, I start moving some of these spoons out of the way here. Take my ring off because it's gonna get a little messy. Also, I should probably keep in mind that these are gonna be hot. As is that water. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm afraid to do it like that. Is that the end? That's the end, my friend. Okay, let me actually grab one of those cooler spoons. Just move this out of the way. Get this up where I can get a handle on it, maybe. Now these don't, oh God, yeah, that's gonna be problematic. These don't quite have the color of store-bought. That's because I didn't use that salt, smoke, whatever. Don't have to get these, oh, come on. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Don't have to get these completely dry. Just trying to make my life a little bit easier as we pull these out. Oh boy. And everything's completely, luckily they seem to be, ha, whew, ha, whew. Oh man, something leaked out. Or that's probably some of the juices from where I didn't clean them off and all that raw pork, or raw beef, I should say. But it looks like they hopefully will mostly hold their shape here. But we're definitely gonna end up, I see a lot of like hot dog grease in the tubes. Whew. I'm also probably gonna make one of these up real quick and have at eating it. Yeah, definitely gotta work on my tube twisting because Jesus, these things have all come apart on me. So, technique, shit. Technique I still definitely need work on. Okay, whew. All right, let me get a plate or something to put these on while we work them out of these casings. Go. I'm just gonna use these kitchen scissors. I'll clean them off later. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. Yep, hot dog water. And let's just see if we can just push these out of the casing. little smushy. Okay. Not super appealing looking, so I probably in the future would do... Oh, I ripped a fucking hole in that one. That's part of the fucking problem. This would go easy if these were cooler, but also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a hurry. So we're just gonna do what we gotta do, you know? I mean, they are holding their shape and all that, so that's good. Oh, that's a gusher. Whoops. Okay, careful. This is apparently not something I can be that impatient with. Go. Working out all the weenies. Oh, jeez. We're gonna want to get these kind of dry before we vacuum seal a lot of them, though. Hey, one that actually kind of held its twist together. What a novel idea. Oh, that one tore. Really? Interesting. I will obviously later research some of this, like why did this happen? Why did that happen? Oh, come on. Because I feel like these should be holding together a little bit more than they are. Come on. Give me some more paper towel here. We're almost there. We're getting there. Of course, now in hindsight, since I'm having to like run home and deal with all this, I really should have just done the curing thing and cooked these tomorrow, but you know your boy's super impatient. You also know I'm not your boy, I'm your friend. They smell good, so there's that. Wait for a pan to heat up. God dang. What a mess. What a mess. All right, 4 more. I miss Mary already. It feels weird leaving her in a bar by herself like that. I mean, she goes by herself occasionally, and that's fine. It just feels weird to have taken her and leave her. Without it being like a girls' night or whatever. She didn't know that many people there, but she makes friends. We're both pretty good at that kind of thing. Theoretically, these should be edible as is right now, but I definitely want to like grill one up or something. And last but not least, our starter dog. Oh, jeez, Eric. Okay. All right. Let's just pan fry one up. So it's cleaned off while I wait for the pan to. Also, I will have to give this countertop quite the cleanup when I get home. A couple of gushers really got me. All right, let's go ahead and get fire up. I'm just gonna use a frying pan for the fact that I'm in a hurry. Let's get a medium-high heat going. And oh no, Mary's phone is down to 33%. Well, she can put it in my car when I get back. All right, let's see. Let's get this shot. So I can turn the sous vide off, can't I? No. Is it just a power thing? I guess so. All right, let me deal with this while it's still a little easier to deal with. Actually, shit. Yeah, fuck it. Ain't got time. Those dry out. Some little tongs. Let me grab plates. I'm gonna take one of these Joshua Wiseman hot dog buns. We'll play with that today because I haven't had time to make the other ones. It looks like it might actually be a pretty good looking one, so let's go with you. Okay, relatively good looking. I'm gonna go ahead and cut, oh boy, it's a shorty though. Cut this down. Careful not to cut into my hand. Oh, I cut that. Cut that a little light. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna take this one. And then I'm probably just gonna throw all these in a Ziploc for now. And then later we'll, you know, actually shrink wrap them and all that. Because I wanna parse them out as well. Do this. So I'm on medium high, in case you're wondering. It's starting to look pretty good. Let me get a little mustard and onion. Why not? Well, nah, let's just try a straight hot dog. I'm gonna throw this bun in the microwave for like 5 seconds, just warm it up a little bit, hopefully soften it slightly. Actually 7 seconds. Smells pretty good. Obviously, this would look better on a grill or whatever. Yeah, I definitely would do the curing salt. The color is off-putting to me for a hot dog. Still actually looks good though. I mean, we gonna find out, you know? It's 8:10 p.m. June 9th, 2023. Getting impatient now. At least I had something to do a minute ago, putting those wieners away. Yes, 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 I know. See if that worked. Yeah. Honestly, I can go a little longer. Do another 7 seconds on that. I would like to steam it, but obviously I'm very much out of time right now. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna send Mary that hot dog shot I took. Okay, so that, my, crap baskets. My thing filled up, my card on the other camera, so, but we're pretty good here now. So I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. Actually, hold on, you know what? Maybe if I turn the camera around, that'll help. Okay, let's see if we can give you an angle, at least for just a second here. Looking pretty good. Put it in my fat boy bun that's way too fat for its own good. Oh yeah, that's way too fucking fat. But I guess I should take a picture of this. For nothing, if nothing else. My bun's still a little greasy from the butter. All right, let's see what we can do here. See if we can get you a picture of me taking a big old bite of this bad boy. Okay, those buns are terrible for this. That bun to meat ratio is awful. I can't quite tell what I think of the dog itself. I'm gonna take it out and take a bite of the dog itself. It falls apart more than a regular hot dog. It's not bad, but it's kind of lacking flavor. I expected it to have a little more taste than that. Okay. We will try again, but I am going to mustard this sumbitch. And all right, so I'm going to scarf this and get back to the karaoke party. We'll try again some other day. Okay, bear with me. I am stuffed from the first day of Burger Week already. It's a bad sign. But I just wanted to talk about what I can remember about those hot dogs. I made them a while ago. I love you, Jack. He's loving on me. So the buns, they were actually decent buns. I would not say they were good as hot dog buns. They were much like more dense than that, but they were good for like sandwich rolls because we did that a couple of times later. So there's that. We'll try Chef John's hot dog roll. That's what we'll do. The hot dogs themselves, okay, so a couple of things I've learned since. What really happened is, one, I very much overcooked them because I have since played with that meat and spice mixture, and the flavors are good. But where we sous vide them, we did them too long, so that's why, like, all the flavor, that's when you saw me opening the cellophane sleeves, all the flavor was in that hot dog juice just gushing out. That's why they're a little brittle in texture, and the flavors are gone. So I would not do it the same way. I would either cook at a lower temperature or definitely cook it shorter and try to be home to keep an eye on it. I will be trying it again, but I'm going to get a sausage stuffer, a proper machine, so I don't kill myself. Because I felt stuff in those sausage casings for like days afterwards where I had to stretch out so far to do it. Very uncomfortable. But that's kind of what needs to happen with those hot dogs. Plus I probably should put that curing salt or whatever it is in there and give it a day so it'll have that color. Also, I should probably smoke them more than boil them in there. That might also be a better way to go about it. So we'll be playing with all that in the future. And I should have, apparently those cellophane twists, even though I kept screwing it up myself, they could have been a lot more secure had I got some butcher's twine and tied off some tight knots between each one. So I'd probably do that again. Apparently that's an issue with those cellophane wrappers you can have. But ultimately, that's what happened with those hot dogs. So I already know, I don't want to spoil things in the future, and some stuff's even a secret. I already know what we were working with does kind of work. Also, and you'll see, I don't know if you'll see this or not. I don't remember what is and is not on camera, but I have already bought a second scale that will do down to 1/100th of a gram. So basically a drug dealer's scale. Don't ask me how I know. That sounds ominous. It's not what you think. Let's just say I've seen them used for things. So that way I can better, especially like, because if I don't want to make that big a batch of hot dogs or something, I need something I can measure out my spices much tighter with. But that's my afterthoughts on the whole hot dog fiasco. So they will get improved. They will be done better. Well, let's do more vlog. But you're on the wrong side. We're not going to Britain or UK or Japan. Is it?
The Britain is part of the UK.
Welcome to our vacation update. A lot has happened. We're good, but some really cool stuff. I'm going to try and save that for the end of this. So we have most of everything booked now. We definitely have our flight out to Las Vegas. We have our Vegas hotel reserved.
Yep.
We have our Jamboree tickets. We have our America's Got Talent tickets, the show, the Superstar show out there. We have our rental car handled to pick up at the airport, also reserved, insurance and all of that. Then, so not a lot has changed there, but then we did make a big plan change. We decided, and we kind of knew this, but I forgot it. We were back and forth on the driving to Disneyland, flying to Disneyland, and I just kept having this bad feeling about driving to Disneyland.
I think it was a little over.
It might be, but I just feel like, but I mean, what? We want to make the most of our Monday in Disneyland. We already got the ticket and everything. We don't want to arrive too late. So even if we leave Vegas late, what if there's an accident and we get stuck in traffic in the desert for 5 hours? What if we miscalculate how much gas we need in the next place we can get some? We get stuck. What if the rental car breaks down in the middle of goddamn nowhere? There's all these kind of things and then we also have to stay awake, whereas if we fly and stuff, hey, at least we can sleep in the flights. Things can go wrong, but we don't have to be awake for it necessarily.
I don't be awake for a crash. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I'd rather sleep through that. Yeah. Anyways, so we did actually change over to flying because basically what happened was we realized we went to LAX, and we'll get to that. There was like 4 flights, something like that, roughly, from Las Vegas International to LAX, and there was
Las Vegas International?
yeah, I believe so. But yeah. It's a huge, yeah. So anyways, the point being, there was like a 6 a.m. that was incredibly inexpensive. There was an 11 a.m. that gets pretty pricey, like at $600 a ticket plus fees and blah, and that's just basic main cabin. And then it got cheaper again, but we wouldn't be getting in until 8, 9, 10 o'clock at LAX. By the time we get a car, get down to Disney, we've blown a whole day. We paid for tickets. So we decided, you know what? All right, we're going to bail on the Jamboree slightly early and then just chance barely sleeping because we took the 6 a.m. flight. So like we get out of the Jamboree about 4 a.m. We can return the rental car right there because it was also inspired by the fact that if we wanted to get the rental car at the airport and if we wanted to get a rental car in Vegas and drop it off at the Disney hotel, suddenly, if I wanted to do that, all the rental cars, well, at least all the Enterprise stuff was like, oh no, nobody in Vegas will let you do that, which seems really weird because it seems like that would be a common car rental situation. Apparently, if you want to drop it off at a different facility near Disney, sure, but then you got to get an extra ride to get over to Disney. It just seemed
I don't feel like that was that big a deal, but
that's a hassle and it's extra cost and blah blah blah. Again, I want to take the onus off of us to get places. You know, it's supposed to be vacation. Anyway, so we got these flights, which were, instead of $600 a ticket, it was like $140. But we actually got it for $6 because, you know, miles, which are leading to another little story. So, go ahead. Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
You took an air intake like you had something to say. So my dad, you know, he used to travel a lot until he retired for work. So he always raked in the miles. And it occurred to me, he recently told me he's pretty much sworn off flying. Not a fear or anything. He just had enough of airports in his life. So it's like, he might have some miles. I almost had enough miles to get my ticket for free. She had enough to get hers for free, but if I bought them, I'd have to have more miles. And so we looked into transferring miles, because you can transfer miles, but some dumb fucking thing, they charge you the value of the mile plus a fee to give those miles to somebody. So he had like 30,000 miles he was gonna give me, which would equate to $300 we could spend on the airline. But they wanted to charge him $330 to give us those 30,000 miles. Yeah, so basically we just bought it from his account. Put it in our name, it's all good. So we got that. Of course, now we're gonna have to deal with LAX, which is apparently a nightmare, but luckily the times we're going in and out of there should be a little nicer. But there's not as many private transfers. If you know of good private transfers from LAX to Disneyland, let me know. I've only found like 1.5, because I think one is kind of private but kind of shared. And it's a little more than I want to spend, but at this point I might need to, especially learning how nightmarish moving in and out of LAX can be. So it might in the future be worth getting to one of the closer airports, even though you have less options and pricier tickets, it might actually balance out.
This is one of those things, is like, I never researched this, but somehow I knew anything with LA and traffic is just going to be bad, period. Yeah. That includes the LAX airport.
Yeah, but now we get into California a little after 8 a.m. Even if it takes forever to get out of the airport and get down to the resort, we should be good to go somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. to start hitting the park. We just may not have a lot of sleep to do it on. We can have like a full freaking Monday in there, so that's good. So we have our Disney hotel and Disney tickets handled. Of course, it's not 60 days out yet, so we can't reserve lightsaber builds at Savvy's or Oga's Cantina or anything yet. I know.
Ooga.
Well, I'm thinking Oogie Boogie Bash, which you may have missed me because I threw it at the end of a video the other day. I am one of the lucky ones. We got our Oogie Boogie Bash tickets. If you know that was a huge debacle when those went on sale for the general public, we were one of the ones we got lucky. And if you're wondering how we did it, I had my main tab open waiting in the queue, and I thought, well, let me open up another tab and refresh and just see what happens. And let me buy them. However, I got the nerve-wracking message of, your order is processing. We'll let you know when it goes through. And then like 6 hours later, it went through, and we've got our Oogie Boogies before they closed down ticket sales. So we got very lucky there because it's the only date we could have done it on. So we'll be doing that. We're trying to figure out who we want to dress up as. Our backup is Cruella and a Dalmatian. I'll let you imagine.
Backup?
Yeah, I'll let you imagine who's who. Because we might come with something cooler. So we got that. Those tickets, Oogie Boogie. So the plan is to enjoy a day all the way through Wednesday day, and then mid-Wednesday or Wednesday evening move over to Universal, because so we also got to find a transfer there. Or at that one, we could probably just Uber, more than likely. Sorry, she's working out some taco burger and margarita. We had a lot of margarita. So then, of course, we have our Universal Hotel reserved. We have our unlimited Fear Pass for Halloween Horror Nights. I kind of screwed up buying that, but we might be just able to get our money's worth out of it a little bit. We might make that a deal. I don't have our Thursday or Friday Universal tickets yet, but I've got them priced. I'm going to get those any day now. No big. We are going to do Express Unlimited, especially on Friday, because apparently where it's a locals park, everybody comes in. Jesus Christ, woman. I'm trying to talk over it, but I know a lot of that's going to be coming through. But then the cool things is, and then we're going to get to the real fun thing here in just a second. Of course, we do have our Friday the 13th RIP tour, which is great. We just get to go front of the line, go right into every house, private bars, Express Unlimited for all the houses and everything the rest of that night. That's going to be a good time. Lots of free food. And so then we have our Saturday. We get half a day Saturday. We may have to leave the park earlier than we thought because of now I've understood the LAX shit show, and we're still looking for a... Still looking for a transfer there. Good Lord.
That's what I was looking for though.
All right, and then like we got like a
gas pedal trapped in there.
And we leave there late in the evening, and we get home very early the next morning. Because of the time shift, it seems like a lot, but it's a 4-hour direct flight. It's not that bad. And we got to go home from Cincinnati. But the cool thing that I was kind of waiting for her to come back is what we decided to do for the Saturday. We were looking at the price of Saturday Express Unlimited. And I mean, I don't want to really, because I feel like if I'm throwing out numbers, it sounds like bragging, but I'm not trying to, I'm just saying, I had been thinking about getting a second RIP, which would have been very, very expensive, very high 3 digits. What we did instead was we actually spent a couple 3 digits more than what we would have paid for our Saturday ticket anyways. But we looked into some videos before we even finished the videos. We're like, yeah, we should just do this. Especially because it's going to be Saturday and the park will likely be slammed. So we got a Universal Studios VIP. That's going to be fun. All the rides we want to go on, again, right to the front of the line, free food. And the coolest thing is we get a private trolley instead of a tram for the studio tour. And we get to get off it and walk around the sets and the places they want to show us. Plus, something I will not be able to film. Nobody gets to film, which makes me excited because that means I can't see it ahead of time. They have their working 3-story prop warehouse we get a tour of. That's going to be awesome.
Oh, the first floor anyway.
Well, okay, whatever. But we get to see some actual props and stuff like up close, and it's
I think
really
first
cool.
floor is all the big stuff.
Right. So very, very excited about that. So that's what I'm saying. Other than some of the minuscule things like gas for the drive-in, food, drinks, lightsaber builds, droids, things like that, merchandise, we're pretty much there. Other than airport and hotel transfers, and we pretty much got this booked up. My color-coded spreadsheets look phenomenal.
They're very colorful.
Well, even like on the thing that's like things we paid for and costs, I have like 4 color codes. Like red is, okay, we haven't even tried to book or reserve it yet. Orange is it's been reserved on the credit card but not charged to the credit card. Yellow is it's been charged to Mary's credit card and either we haven't gotten the bill from that part yet or we just haven't paid that back off her credit card. And then green is it's been charged, paid on her credit card, and reimbursed from the trust. So anyways. It's fun stuff. That's just one of the mini spreadsheets, though. I do have the ones that break out the daily itineraries. Again, I don't plan it to a T, but it's nice to have a little idea and have a couple of things planned out. Know what park you're going to, roughly what time you want to be at something. And, if we put lightsaber builds. And the nice thing is, I put all my confirmation numbers on that, and I print one small enough that we can keep them in our wallets. And this saved us on the last trip with our Cirque du Soleil tickets because we forgot to print them, and we were like whipping it out. It's like, here's the confirmation number, and blah, blah, blah. So,
yeah. So it's like that, you didn't print them out and you couldn't find the email.
Right. So I was like, here, this saved us.
So.
But anyways, that's the vacation update. And probably one of the last ones because I don't think there'll be much big news. We'll just kind of throw in the details along the way. And of course, you'll get probably 3 vlogs about it. I figure we'll make each stop a vlog. Jamboree, Disneyland, Universal and Horror Nights. So, good times. All right. We got one more cool thing before the normal cool things. Unboxing time, Barry's here.
Hello.
And today we're here to open up the Amazon Funko Marvel Collector Core Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Edition. Ooh, it's just like the old days. I was over at Dad's house the other day, kind of reminiscing. I was like, oh yeah, the cameras used to be here, and we sit here, and there's a stack of stuff over here. No, the hanging light back here. Oh yeah, and this was just covered in shit, and this was covered in shit, and this was covered in shit. And oh yeah, the couch had the green screens over it. It looks a lot nicer since I left. All right, so anyways, we still get these boxes. We've seen the movie. Movie's on digital now, so I don't know if there'll be spoilers in here or not. Phenomenal. Loved it. You've seen us review it.
Yeah.
We're going to jump in here. I'm going to start, as I always do, with the t-shirt. Let's hope it's cool as the one I'm wearing. It might be all right. I don't think it's as cool as the one I'm wearing, but it might be all right.
Ooh.
I have a feeling I'm going to like this, but wish it was slightly more colorful. Yeah. That's not bad. But I do wish it was a little bit more colorful.
Yeah.
Just like brighter.
I can see that.
Okay, your turn. No! That's she awakens!
What? Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mary!
Alright,
All
let's
right,
see.
sticker or pin, sticker or pin.
It feels like I have grabbed a sticker. And it's just the Guardian logo.
Yeah, the Guardian, yeah.
The Guardians, it's the Ravagers.
Thank you, I could not think of that word. All right, no, that's the spoiler card.
Yeah, no, I grabbed that first too.
Okay, I'm gonna slide it under the thing. But I got the pin. It's okay.
Why is everything brown?
Yeah, I know. So it's Rocket. So everything is like Rocket and Groot so far. What do you want to bet?
Excuse me. Are you happy I did that one on camera?
He says no, because I can smell it. Oh my god. Did you have your grape water flavoring?
Strawberry, but that
Okay.
was before dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, that must have been in there a while then.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Of course I'm good. You okay?
Yeah.
You good, Chef? All right, let's see what else is in here. Let's get cooking. Let it rip.
All right, don't watch.
I want to watch. Don't look at the card under it.
I'm not looking at the card.
Daiwana Wanga.
Oh, come on, you come out. All right.
Mary
We
got an exclusive.
Aisha, the gold lady, Adam's mom.
Yeah. Maybe if I was an adamant collector, I'd be excited, but
I mean, she's shiny and gold, and that's about it.
yeah.
Shiny and gold.
Do this so it'll focus. This way I just disappeared. Hey, look at me. I'm a magician. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm not in love with it. I don't think I need to keep that one.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? Last one.
Adam.
Oh, okay, this one's kind of cool because he's got that in his hand.
Oh.
So this might be mild, not a story beat or anything. Just it's a story beat. It's not a point of the story.
Oh, actually, I don't think that is what you think it is.
No, it is. I know what this is.
Yeah.
We don't want to say. We can confirm off camera, but so we got a sweet ass Adam Warlock with a certain something special in his hands.
It's not what you think.
It is what I think it is.
That's a
Mary.
spinal cord hanging from
Yes,
the
I
bottom.
know. I know what this is. I know what you think I think it is too, and I know it ain't that. It ain't the cute thing.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess we are on the same page.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
telling
just
you.
don't think what you're thinking is as special as you think it is.
It is. I don't want to say it on here because it becomes a definite spoiler for everybody if you haven't gotten around to this amazing movie yet. But I will tell you off camera. And then she'll be like, oh yeah. And I'll be like, well, I can't tell them in the vlog because it's the last thing we're filming for it. All right, anyways. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 box. I think it could have been a lot better. But let's see what we got. Coming soon. Next, the Marvels. But that movie's not out till November. So we'll get that box early and probably sit on it as well.
And then forget about it for a while.
Huh?
And then forget about it for a while.
Yeah, probably. No, we'll try to time it with our Marvels review would be my guess. They don't even show you what's in the box this year, so this month, so it's all kind of late to the party. Launch into new adventures with the latest Amazon exclusive Marvel Collector Course subscription box. Inside you'll find Pop Adam Warlock and Pop Aisha bobbleheads, a Guardians badge decal, a Rocket enamel pin, and a t-shirt with Groot and Rocket to add to your collection. Team up and expand your Marvel set today. Final bobbleheads are approximately 4 inches tall, enamel pin is approximately 1.5 inches tall, and the t-shirt is 100% cotton. Back to you, Mary.
Woohoo! I was just looking at the base version of Adam Warlock. He's not holding the thing.
Is he still gold? Why would I ask if he's still gold? That was...
He will always be gold.
Yeah, exactly, I know. I said that on purpose. I was testing people at home.
He'll stay gold, pony boy.
All right, that's that. I think what comes next is me making a drink. from weeks ago. Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to a whole new day where we make a whole new cocktail. This was not filmed after my last Dr. Pepper cocktail 22 minutes ago. No, I just happen to be wearing the same shirt. So I'm gonna experiment. We're gonna put some Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream into a Collins glass. We're gonna hit it with some spiced rum, some Dr. Pepper, and a little cherry on top. So I already kind of warmed up the water. So we can ice cream scoop. Ah! Ice cream scoop. Maybe a little more, why not? Scoop and a half, roughly. Bloop. All right. And then let's do, I don't know, 2-3 ounces of rum. Let's see what we got in this. I got a whole other thing, but I thought I'd kill this bottle, basically. So there's 2 ounces. Meant to pour it more on top of the ice cream. Can I get 1 more ounce? Will it be just like a perfect ounce? Well, I think that's more than an ounce, but I don't want to go more than 3 ounces. Well, no, that's like a swallow. Fuck it. Oh, geez. Okay, it's 1.5 ounces. Whatever. Fuck it.
Okay. And that is melting your ice cream very quickly, it looks like.
Yeah, that's surprising. All right, then we're just gonna top with motherfucking Dr. Pepper. Go for the
Foam.
the head, yeah. Probably could have poured a little nicer. Okay. And then, much like the last cocktail, woo! This here. There's like 2 cherries left in here, so I don't mind that I just licked that. No one else is having them but me and Mary. Well, that I'm gonna use the other cherry. It's less broken up. Let's actually just grab it by the stem. Can I get it by the stem? I want to get the stem off first, anyways. Okay. Just slide it right through the stem hole. Boomsies. And then.
Are you taking a picture of that?
No.
Okay.
Suck all the lime juice out the coconut. I guess I can't really stir. Hold on, let me move my... And then I will very carefully give this a bit of a stir.
Yeah, I forgot how long the foam on a float lasts.
Uh-huh.
I guess once you get that bubbly element from the carbon dioxide and the soda with the cream, it just makes a perma foam, basically.
It'll do some magic, yep. Okay. I mean, it looks good. That looks tasty as fuck. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Mmm. Mmm. That's fucking good. That's fucking good.
All right.
Is it perfect? I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's good. Oh, good job, Mary.
You want me to just set this aside?
Well, no, just drop the cherry in there. You can take this stem out, because I'll eat the cherry at the end. Take the thingy.
Fingers up, my fingies.
I love your fingies.
All right, let's try this. It's not bad.
So I'm saying, I don't think we got it perfect, but I think there's definitely something there.
Weirdly enough, I think the thing that's throwing me off as much as anything is that it doesn't feel cold enough.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is like maybe like freeze your rum if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, throw your rum in the freezer, but I'm gonna drink the fuck out of that. That's pretty goddamn tasty. Hells yeah. Look at us creating shit that other people have probably already created, but whatever. That's this week's cocktail that did not happen right after the last Dr. Pepper cocktail. Starfleet out! All right, so there you have it. That is this week's vlog. Again, I'm sorry. I am trying to be more aware in the future. Now that, again, I'm editing these much later than I shoot them, the cooking segments. But I'm going to try and do it in ways where we don't have like these 4.5 hour cooking segments. I feel like if it's something we're like, hey, we're on vacation and we did all this cool shit in a theme park, like if it's 3-4 hours, then it's a lot more entertaining than, hey, let's watch water boil while I ramble on for 10 minutes. So I will try to get that back under control. Some still cool stuff coming up too, by the way. But yeah, hopefully that unboxing was cool. Haven't done it yet. Oh, by the way, also that cocktail, it ended up almost oddly tasting like chocolate milk. So that was pretty interesting. I really like that. I would definitely make it again. And of course, you know, we learned a lot about hot dogs and hot dog buns. With that said, did I say the date? It's like Monday, July 10th. It was probably about 8 p.m.-ish when I shot the intro. Just FYI. And we still got some segments to shoot with Mary. But I'm just trying to get ahead on this and have this vlog done as soon as I can. Because we have a busy week of Burger Week. I'm dying already. That's not good. And we were planning on being good. Like just trying to do mostly one burger a day. That's why we wish they would just charge full price for the burgers so we don't feel as pressured to buy extra food to make up the difference. Because we don't do it for the price. We do it for the ingenuity. Inventiveness? Creativity. The culinary creativity. I think the thing that really got me though was those 2 giant margaritas today. But we'll get to that in the future vlog. It might be next week. I might jump around. Anyways, thank you everybody. Click the comment below. Let me know. What do you like? What do you not? I don't know. Just talk to me. Click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. In case you're wanting to see it. Yeah. Check out my music. Anywhere you listen to music, look up Eric Butts. I got a hankering to not do the Mary EP part 2, but to do another Eric Butts Does It Again, redo one of my old songs. I might do that if I can find the time in the next month or two. Don't hold me to it. I know I got too much on my plate. Anyway, check out my music, Eric Butts, anywhere you listen, especially on Spotify. And you can go to ericbutts.com for all the other funky butt stuff you want. And of course, as always, there's more in the links in the description below. Just click that see more button to see more butts. I'm going to get out of here so I can go do some more stuff. I'll see you all for Burger Week.